Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the TC Helicon Voicelive Play. And I've just set it up to go through all the built-in presets. There's different specific genre areas you can go through, that sort of deal. You can do a lot of your own kind of thing in here. But I wanted to go through the main presets anyways. So I rented this thing from Long McQuaid the other day and finally got time to just kick back and shoot a video for you guys. And I know it's very difficult for you guys to see the display on here, so I'll try and explain each preset name as best as I can read them, because some of them are kind of short formish. Anyways, so I thought I'd try something a little different. I used to have the big TC Helicon, I think it was the Voicelive 3 Extreme. It's on my channel anyways. But I found that there wasn't much usable stuff in there, for me anyway. And so it's like, well, that can go back. But I was looking at this one, and I've checked out a few videos, and I thought, well, maybe I'll give this one a shot. I mean, you know, it's like literally about a quarter of the price of what I paid. So this retails for about $400 new. It's been on the market for at least 7 years that I can track back on YouTube. Still a current selling product, so that's actually a good thing, really, when you think about it. So, you know, it's not something that's going to go extinct like the dodo bird, you know, too soon. So that's actually a good thing. So right now I'm on a blank preset. So we're going to just go in reverse on stuff. So this is called fourth shift and oct something, anyway, DN. It's a little bit of a different voice. Kind of neat, you know, that's not bad. Let's go to the next one.
This is called octave flange. Now, a lot of these voices may be good in certain parts of songs, but it's certainly not for a complete song. But if you want to do something funky, there's some pretty cool presets in here.
Auto panner. Auto panner. See, I'm trying to listen. I got my in-ears on, so I'm trying to see what it actually does. It definitely has some kind of a waver to it. You know, you guys can hear this. I'm hearing, like I said, through the in-ear monitors, trying to explain to you what I'm thinking about it. But different. Robo and DBL. So it's kind of like a robot thing. In order to really take advantage of these sounds, you actually have to literally be eating your microphone, which I think is not that cool.
Robo delay, robo delay.
Soft flange. Distorto. I don't know what to think of this one.
Elvis Radio. Thank you very much. I like radio voices, they're pretty cool. Auto-tune radio.
Gregorian. That'd be something I'd use in a video game. You are doomed. Tuned one below. Tuned two up. Tuned two up. Not bad. Almost went girlish.
Beach Boy Radio. The weather today really sucks. It's just really super cold outside. The sun is trying to creep out. That's pretty cutty in and out. I don't like that.
Up-down flange delay. I think a little too much delay, but otherwise not bad. Slap above. Up to room. what would you actually call that? There's a slight bit of distortion, very hollow sounding. I don't know. It's changes the voice a bit, kind of almost like on the, you know. Fifth up, fifth up. I'm a fifth up. I'm a fifth up. Interesting. Too low. Is there really a such thing as too low? Too low, too low, too low, too low, too low. Too low. Hey, now that's not bad. Dark swirl. Dark swirl. What is so dark about this? Lower and double. So two voices with a little bit lower pitch. Lower duo. Lower duo. Makes no sense. Pop trio. I will have a good time tonight. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Country girls. We are country girls. No, I don't sound like a girl. That's a good thing. Up one room. Oh, sorry. One up room. One up room. I'm one up on you, baby. Wet octave, I guess, down. What is so wet about an octave down? It's actually stupid sounding. Close below. Close below. No. Close one up plus one down. One up and one down. No. Deep down. Now that's like really super dry. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I can hear almost a slight hint of Barry White's low vocal in there. Just a slightness. Not enough to make it a Barry White thing. High-low backup. High and low backup. That's actually not bad. Pop duo. We're the pop kids. We're the pop kids. Yeah. Radio harmony delay. That's kind of dumb. Choral 3. Choral 3. Choral 3. Choral 3. Let me think of something for a second here. Choral 3. You can't do anything about it. No. Too high. How can you be too high? Some of these are comical. Tune up plus down. Tuned up plus down. Let me think. You are crazy, and so am I. That's not bad.
Buncho bass. Now we're talking into the Barry White stuff a bit. Amazing grace, I sound like I'm in a toilet bowl. I sound like I'm in a toilet bowl. Pretty much.
1984. 1984 was a great year, folks. That was the same year that Apple released their first Macintosh, in case you didn't know that. Wow, so much reverb. Octave gain. Octave gang. Gang. What is an octave gang? Not that. I don't know.
Inhuman. That's almost kind of alien in a way. Almost kind of alien. Almost kind of alien in a way. So if you eat the mic, it actually sounds better.
Long tape echo. Yeah, I think they stretched the tape on that one, folks. Megaphone echo. Now that's not a bad one. but it's just a little too much echo, I think. Strange echo. Yeah, that's strange, all right. Nice chorus. I will be with you till the end of time. Not bad. Auto wah wah wah. Auto wah wah. Auto wah. Oh, that's bad. Falling forever. I can see that. Almost like Bill and Ted, sort of. Rotor cabinet. What is a rotor cabinet? Flanger. We know what a flanger's for. It's for a guitar, not for your vocal. Whoops, skipped one. Sing guitar solo. Huh, this is going to be good. Let me think of something here, guys. I got nothing. I got nothing for this one. Sorry, this is just, I don't know. Sing a guitar solo. Okay, there you go. Stupid sound. Distorted Vox. We have a distorted Vox here, and it sounds like the Channel 11 Evening News. Yes, and I'll be your host, Brent Quayler. It is stormy outside. I can hear the tornado. Wait a minute. I'm in the tornado. Ah! Chorus delay double. Chorus delay double. What do we got for that? Oranges and apples, they're both different. No, that kind of stupid. All right. Dark room double. I'm in a dark room, all by myself. I'm in a dark room. There's nothing dark about that. Distorted down. How much distortion do you really need to make it sound bad? That is bad.
Distorted radio. Distorted radio. What radio isn't distorted? Clock radio. Yes, dumb.
Marble walls. I got marble walls around me. Oh, skipped one. Okay, we're back. Total immersion. I'm at the bottom of the sea. Long trip delay. I just went on a trip. I like to hear like a mountain sound, you know? Quarter delay. LRM phone echo. Does this create some kind of a talk back? Probably. Lo-fi echo. Triplet echo. Rhythm echo. LR rhythm echo. I got nothing for that. Ping pong echo. I'm playing ping pong with my buddies. We're going crazy. Tape echo. Rockability slap. I'm gonna slap you in the head if you look one more time my way. Nope. Single slap. Oh, yeah. Slap room verb. Dumb. Echo verb. Dumb. Mod tail verb. Mod tail verb. What do we got for this? I went to KFC, ordered me some chicken. No. Bouncy room. Dum. There's nothing bouncy about that. Cavernous verb. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Some kind of a reverb. Bright verb. Old spring verb. Just ambience. That's not bad. It's got just a bit of, like overkilled room echo, like an empty room. Hello, hello, hello. That sounds about right. Practice room. No. Plate, verb, and double. Okay, let's go down a few. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I have to eat my spinach and eat my microphone to sound like Popeye the Sailor Man.
That's funny. Male to female. Oh, I remember the good old days. Yes, yes, yeah! Funny stuff, funny stuff. That's actually not bad. Deep talker.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Totally alien. This one always sucked. Octave up unison. Oh, yes, I remember this one. I had this one on another pedal, too. Yeah! All right, let's go back bunch here.
Tinkerbell. Yeah, sounds like Tinkerbell, all right. I'm gonna get you.
MJ 2011. What is MJ 2011? It is called On Helium. Yes, we're on helium.
Arena chant. Okay. Octave shout. No. Beastie shout. What is so beastie about this? Okay, I guess I can deal with that a little bit. Double up, double up, double up! Double down, double down, double down. So this changes your pitch. I'm still waiting to find auto-tune on here. Group shout. Hey, guys! No, that's not a group shout. Stereo gold double. Okay. I'm walking on sunshine. I don't even know that song, sorry. Hills of Beverly. Beverly Hills, maybe? I don't know. A lot of these ones that are related to songs, I have no idea of those songs. I wouldn't even know the lyrics. So you do have a lot of different stuff in here, which is kind of neat. Paradise Rose. More Expeditions. Wanna Spice? Whatever. All I've used. Dumb. Story of Taylor. I have a Taylor guitar. Show goes loop. What you do? What I can't pronounce that. California Caddy. Rocket Man. That was a good song, actually. So you got all kinds of these different things in here. Some of them are song related. Some of them aren't, obviously. Before he cheats. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Dump him. Lake Teen Spirit. Yeah.
That's what that was. Hoochie man. I'm a hoochie man. I'm a hoochie man. Yeah, that's it.
You give love a bad name. You give love a bad name. I don't even know the song. Sorry, guys. Vogue Madonna, I guess. I don't know. Moment, Shannon. Okay. Running out on MT. Who knows? Anyhow, you can also use the buttons here. Go through different ones. Okay. Especially if you're like on stage, you can scroll through with the foot switches. And then you got the hit switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try something here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Does it clean it up any? No. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Coro. Yeah, that'd clean it up. So you can kind of like on and off the hit switch on a bunch of these. You got mix as well. Different areas in here you can program stuff. Practice area, make a favorite list. Your effects are in here as well. You can go through them. When in depth. When in doubt, just unplug. Or read the manual and figure out how to escape out of something. So in here we can choose our different genres. I had all selected so we could just go through all the stuff, right? But you can go specific, like your favorites area. Showcase. What do we got here? Songs and artists. Pop. Rock. Alternate. So in each one of these categories, let's go to song and artist. So hit genre again. And you're going to get like Walking on Sunshine and whatever else happens to be in here, okay, for your artists and songs. And you do the same thing again, hit genre, go to pop. So if you want pop stuff, pop songs, want a spice, get on your boots and so on. Or you can just go through all and just, rotate, have fun with the thing and see what is actually in here. So let's go back to genre here. We'll go all. All right, so now we're on a blank preset again. Woohoo! Now I haven't even read the manual for this thing. Did I even get a manual with this thing? Why, yes, I got a little tiny booklet in here. Yeah, so we got a basic construction manual in here. Throws you through the basics. Yeah, so we do have a manual. Let's see how clear it is. It does come with a couple cables, of course. Comes with a power supply. Has USB hookup as well. So we have the getting started manual that goes through a pile of stuff. I would definitely highly recommend reading the manual. Now you can hook up a regular mic to this thing. You can go with a headset like I'm using. You have left and right out, so you can go like stereo out, right, into 2 different channels on a mixer and do some really funky stuff. Or just go single out, which is all I've done. Oh, what do we got? Yep, this is just the basics. Tells you how to hook stuff in and blah, blah, blah. And yep, that's the basics. Gives you a bit of an idea. Looks kind of cartoonish, though, when you think about the layout and the looks of the manual. It's kind of like reading a cartoon magazine. You got this cartoon dude and stuff, and they give you that, typical writing from comic books and stuff. It's kind of odd. They did a better job on my last TC Helicon pedal for the instruction manual. But hey, what do you do? Does have its own gain system in here as well too, so you can like turn that right up or and distort yourself like crazy, because I'm redlining my meters right now. Or we can turn it back and clean that sound right up. And at 0, this is what we get. So 0 extra gain. So you'll have gain control on it. You'll have gain control, of course, on your board that you go into, and of course. In my case, I'm going through a wireless headset. I've got gain controls on my transmitter, gain on my box, and you got to balance everything out, right? So that it doesn't sound like garbage. Now, without going through the rest of this thing, which I think is very unnecessary, if you want full programming walkthroughs and all that sort of thing, there are a ton of videos on YouTube for that, where guys get really deep into it. Like I said, I've rented this thing for about 20 days. I'm not going to keep it for that long, only because I don't see the necessity for it. I may keep it for a couple more days, though, just to monkey with a few things. Maybe I'll try out a song or 2 on YouTube with this thing, just to see how it works. So if I put any songs up with this, you'll definitely know about it anyway. But I think that from what I'm hearing, there are a lot of presets that would be completely useless, okay? They give you one blank preset area that you can program here and do whatever you want with, right? You can manipulate other stuff as well that is already a pre-made thing, and you can store it and that sort of thing. You can develop your favorites and kind of tweak things the way you want it. I guess you could do that sort of thing. How much manipulating they're going to let you do? Well, we're going to have to read through the manual, obviously, for that. I just wanted to give you guys not so much anything in-depth on this. as to just, go through it, see what might sound good in it, what might not sound so great. I think there's a few things in there definitely are really good and that I like. I think that there's a lot of voices in there that unless you are like literally eating the microphone, you're not going to get a good sound for what that sound is. Like Popeye the Sailor Man, you have to literally eat the mic to avoid your own voice coming through, right? So maybe a wireless headset like this might not be your best option for using this with Popeye. You might want to use a regular dynamic microphone for that so you can eat that microphone instead. Either way, you're eating a mic, right? So in all, it really doesn't make a difference. I think, for $400 and for what the thing can do, I'm not sure I would spend $400 on this, to be honest. That's $400 Canadian dollars, okay? I'm really not sure I'd spend $400. I spent, what was it? Well, I got it on sale, too, so I kind of got lucky with my big, huge one from TC Helicon. And it was actually a lot more versatile, a lot more user preset areas where you could save your own stuff. Much more functionality. But you kind of get what you pay for, right? So if you're on the cheap and you know a lot of these songs that are built in here already, that would be good if you're going to perform, and do that sort of stuff with those particular presets. If you're looking at adding some extra accents and stuff into your own music and not doing the presets, it's going to kind of go against you a little bit to spend this kind of money, because there's other pedals out there on the market that can give you like the essentials: reverb, delay, harmonizer. I had the Boss VE2, and I got rid of it because it didn't get along with my new soundboard, right? It just, I don't know why. It shouldn't have had a problem. And of course, I got rid of that big board and I went to a smaller board. I thought maybe I should get the VE2 back, but then again, it's more of a harmonizer and a pitch corrector when I'm playing, so that I can ensure that my pitch is actually on with the guitar, but I can do that anyways without it. So all I really need is like a vocal reverb, right? Well, I got that built into my mixing board, my new one. My new one's got 24 presets. It has the radio voice in there, which I wanted. It's got, pitch control for the voice, so I can, sound like Barry White or Alvin and the Chipmunks or a girl. So I got everything I need. So I really don't need something like this, but I wanted to check it out regardless, because you might want or need something like this. Just for me personally, no. I think that there are a couple of voices in there that I would consider usable, but not for the amount of money. If this thing was like, say, $200, I'd probably be, on it. I would buy it, just because there's not a lot there for me that I would use or use a lot of. And that's the big thing is when you're going to get into these vocal processor machines, make sure that what's in there is going to work for your requirements, and also that it's going to be worth the money for you. Some people will actually want and require the large, like the Extreme series of the TC Helicon voice machines. And, I first got hooked onto that from a YouTube channel. I'd watched this girl and she did a song, and the things that thing can do are just crazy. I barely scratched the surface on that thing, But it had a lot of functionality, a lot of usability. But when you also start thinking about price, it's kind of like, it's a lot of money, I understand there's a lot of technology that goes into this stuff, but, at the same time, we need to kind of lower the prices a little bit, for the general user. I don't even know of anybody who would actually make complete full use out of the more expensive units, or even something like this. It's kind of a hard judgment call on that one, right? But I would say, if this is something where you're going to use a lot of it, then get it, okay? Especially if it's got what you need in there. right? And it is compact, which is nice. It's a lot smaller than the last one, and it's a quarter of the price of the last one I had. But I think if I was given the choice between, for what I do for music, for myself, right, for the stuff I write and everything, all I really need is what's built into my mixing board right now, and the effects are more than good enough to handle the vocals and everything else, and the sound quality is more than enough sound quality for me for that. But if I wanted a harmonizer, I think I would go after the Boss VE2 again, if I wanted to add harmony in there, or if I wanted to do some stuff where I wanted that actual full-out enhancement of vocals and all that jazz. Because this is something where, it doesn't have, well, not that I found anyways, but even every video I've watched, I've never seen anything about pitch control or, you can actually plug in an auxiliary item into here, be it an MP3. What you're not going to plug into this thing is your guitar. So that's one thing that's a downside. You have one input for your mic, and you have an auxiliary, and then you've got this pedal for an external pedal for doing other things with. But you don't have a guitar input in there, so you can't combine guitar stuff with this. My last unit, my Boss VE2, you could plug your guitar in, have it go through the guitar. It would auto-sense the key of the guitar and help keep your voice on pitch with the guitar, which was great. It also had pitch correction feature as well if you required that. On top of having reverb delay, straight delay, harmonizing, going up and down in pitch to more dial in your voice a little bit more precise. So it had a lot of those abilities, and it wasn't a bad price for the unit at the time we got it. This is a lot more money and lacks the ability to plug in a guitar. It's going to lack on a lot of areas, and pitch correction. I haven't been through the entire pedal, but if it is actually in here some sort of an auto tune, if it's anything like the auto tune that was in my big unit, forget it. It's a garbage one. You're definitely way too much like a robot. At least with the Boss one, that pitch correction for the vocal side is instantaneous. There's like no lag, no delay, nothing. It's like bang, square. As you sing, it's like boom, 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 boom. So that was kind of a bonus for a much cheaper device. So I think, in the end, for those of you who would make the most out of this unit, I think it would probably be worthwhile picking up, right? I would probably try and find a used one to save some money. I would not pay the retail price myself, okay? As far as it being compact, yep. Quality built, definitely got that going for it. No ability, like I said, to plug an instrument into it, so you're kind of yinked there. That kind of sucks. But it is definitely a well-constructed, well-built unit. There are some voices in there that are really good and some that are extremely stupid and are not even related to their titling, But that's kind of where I'm at with it. So where would I rate this thing? I'm going to take myself out of the equation on this one for once, something I never usually do. Because I can't put myself into the equation on this one. I would say that definitely the retail price is a little high for what it is and what it can actually do. So I think for that it's going to lose a little bit. It's not perfect, always loses a little bit. I would probably suggest this thing would be... Okay, for those of you that would get the most use out of this thing for what it can do, I would put it 3 3/4 out of 5. Okay? For me personally, it gets a whole 2 out of 5. Okay? for the average person that's not going to make full use of this device, I would probably say 3.25 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. But like I said, I would try and find a used unit if you can, save yourself some money. Otherwise, if you feel like paying retail and you have no other alternative, then okay, pay the retail price and get it over with, right? But that's kind of where I'm at on it. And only having the one blank preset, that's I wish it had more blank preset areas for doing your own thing with. That would have been more useful. But other than that, that's kind of where I'm at without really super diving into this thing. But I mean, like I said, there are a boatload of videos on there. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this without really diving fully into it. I've seen enough on YouTube to say, okay, it does have a lot of cool functions in it. You can do a lot of tweaking, all that sort of stuff. But these are my findings from just preliminary going through it and seeing what I think about it. And being able to listen to this through the in-ear monitors is really good because I get the best sound, and I can turn things up loud too because the headset where my speakers are in here, even to turn them down low, I would have had to do this video actually with a camcorder. This gave you the best possible sound, so we're right direct into the mixing board, direct to the computer. All the monitors are shut down, other than my in-ears, of course, in which only I can hear what's going on. But anyways, there you go. That's my thoughts on it. Hope you enjoyed the video, got a lot out of it. Sorry it was such a long video. But hey, I like to go through stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, see you later.